Hey everyone, welcome to the Hauppauge Gaming Podcast. I'm Sergeant Zombie Pepper, and this is, oh my gosh, what is your name? I forgot. It's the Los Chickinator.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's
Thanks everyone for coming by and hanging out. Got some cool topics to talk about in the video game industry, latest and greatest. Just want to kind of introduce, each other and talk about ourselves real quick before we get into the topics. I'll go first and then I'll hand it over to you, the Chickinator. So yeah, I'm Sergeant Zombie Pepper. You can follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/Sergeant Zombie Pepper. Pretty much I just stream. Been kind of lacking lately. I've been really busy. Just got back from E3 and I've been exhausted ever since I've gotten back. So trying to get back in. I want to kind of switch up my gaming schedule. I'm kind of getting bored with the games I'm playing. But I'm fairly new to streaming. I just started really getting into streaming this year. So I'm trying to, make it a little bit better of a thing. So right now I'm only doing Titanfall, I'm streaming Minecraft, and I'm streaming Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. But like I said, I'm going to be working around that. So what about you, Chickinator?
I'm Los Chickinator, as she said. You can find me at twitch.tv/Los Chickinator. I've been streaming since like November of last year, and I do a little bit of the YouTube stuff, not very much though. But I mainly stream like Grand Theft Auto and a little bit of Call of Duty and stuff like that. But most of my stuff isn't like because I'm the best player. Because I'm obviously, if you watch any of my streams, I suck. But the thing about me is I'm just there to hang out. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Same here. A lot of people make fun of like, oh, you suck. Oh, sorry. I'm not a pro player. Just doing it for the heck of it. I like gaming. So if you look below the video, you will see a bunch of little links. So be sure to follow the Hauppauge Gaming Podcast. Of course, we do this about almost every single Saturday. So just be sure to click that follow button. Make sure to follow Hauppauge on their Facebook page, their Twitter page, and yeah, like I said, just look below. There's all the links for those, and we would appreciate it. And as we said, we will be doing a raffle today for the Stanley Parable. Parable? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so we're doing a game. We're giving away a free game. So keep watching us, and we will let you know when the raffle will begin. So that's cool. So let's go on to our first topic. It's Sony has actually sold the most consoles for the first time. They beat out Nintendo, they beat out Xbox, which is kind of rare. So they've sold a total of like 18.7 million consoles so far this year. And so anyone here have a PS4? I haven't gotten one. Have you?
No, I have the Xbox One, and I like it. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
I coexist. I like all of them, but just haven't gotten one.
I don't really hate any of them, but yeah, I mean, remember like when the Xbox One and PS4 came out, how much like, oh yeah, Xbox One sucks, all that stuff that was happening. So, not really surprising about that. Yeah. The fact that Nintendo beat Microsoft is kind of surprising, though. Yeah.
I think Super Mario Kart 8 kind of boosted them a lot.
Yeah, man. I didn't think people liked racing around go-karts and throwing shells that much, but...
Shut up, Gaming Since Gaming! I do. Oh, Gaming Since Gaming has a PS4 and a Wii U. I'm trying to get both. I want a Wii U also. I want so bad.
One of my friends has a Wii U. They're fun.
Yeah. So yeah, Sony. Congratulations, Sony. I know there's still Kazu Hirai. He's trying to say that the PS4 is going to sell more PS4s than the PS2 actually sold in, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I know for like my family alone, we had 3 PS2s in our house. It was ridiculous. We had one in my dad's truck, one in my bedroom, and then one in the living room.
Yeah, we still have our PS2 in my mom's truck. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's a legacy right there.
It is. That was such a good system. It was such a good price. It had all these amazing games, and they are both gay. That's not very nice, Emerald. PC Master Race.
Okay.
It's always you PC people. coexist, man. Learn to love one another. So, kudos, Sony. That's a big thing. I can't believe they actually outsold Microsoft. That's
kind of ridiculous.
I mean, but I think with the Xbox One having so many issues to begin with, I think it's kind of understandable. Like, I know for me personally, I was having a huge problem with my headset not working and like party chat not wanting to work the Xbox One, where I hasn't really heard too many problems with the PS4. I know all my friends who have PS4s right now have been pretty happy with it.
Yeah. I haven't had too many problems with mine yet, so.
You can say Master Race when you're just now getting Plants vs. Zombies Warfare.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Dude, Steam sales, yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, it's awesome. I love that game. That's why I stream it. It's so much fun.
Oh, man.
Have you played it?
What, Plants vs. Zombies?
Garden Warfare.
Oh, yes.
If you can see, back there, I got a Garden Warfare poster.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that game's fun.
Love it. So I kind of want to move on to this next topic. It's something that I was really pumped. I had no idea about it. I was watching the Microsoft conference. And I got goosebumps. I was about to cry. I was so happy. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh man, yeah, that trailer was sweet. Jeez.
Yeah, because at first you have like, wait, what game is this? I have no idea. And then you heard Laura, and you're just like, no way.
It was sweet. They did a good job with that trailer, man.
Yeah.
God.
Gave me goosebumps. So, unfortunately for us, they're still just teasing us. They're saying it's going to be released sometime around Christmas of next year. 2015, not 2014.
Why would they do that to us? Jeez, so long.
No, so which kind of gets me excited for E3 next year. We'll probably get to see some gameplay of it, and I'm so stoked because I love Tomb Raider so much. I thought that was one of the best games of last year. Like, it blew my mind of how good it was.
It was really good. Yeah, man.
What up, Dr. Drill? Yeah, last Tomb Raider was good. It was honestly one of my favorite games of all time last year. And another thing that I kind of saw while I was at E3 was, I don't know how many of you have heard about it, but it's Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Anyone here play Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light? Did you?
Yeah. I played that, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed. Me and my boyfriend played through it. We both had a ton of fun playing through it, and so they're coming out the second one.
Oh,
no one
man.
knows when. Yeah.
Still haven't told us.
I'm hoping maybe, I know. So hopefully like sometime later this year or in a couple months we'll see this, but Rise of the Tomb Raider was announced at E3. Yes, that is what we just said. It was announced at E3.
Yeah.
Thank you for reiterating that.
Go watch that trailer too. It was really cool. Man.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, go check out the teaser. It's gonna tease you uncontrollably, and you're gonna want to cry. But something cool about the new Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, unlike the other one, the Guardian of Light, it was only a 2-player co-op. This next one is 4-player co-op.
That's pretty cool. 'Cause the 2-player co-op, I thought that was cool as it is. 4-player co-op,
yeah, me too.
Crazy.
That's gonna be insane. That means it's probably gonna be like so much harder, and you're gonna have to like sit there and brainstorm with all your friends.
I mean, not even that. Like when I played it with my friend, me and him just sat there like, you know how you like the things where you hold up a bridge for the other person, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know how that works. You hold up the bridge, and when they're on it, they fall, and then that doesn't work out. Jeez, that took us a long time to beat that.
Start yelling at each other. And,
yeah.
Why you hold the bridge for me? I wasn't finished.
Oh, man. Almost lost 3 friendships with that game.
Dr. Drill says we got Guardian of Light for free a while back on Xbox with Games World. Yeah, that's where I actually got it from, and that's when I played it, and it was just like, why haven't I heard of this game? It was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
But it is Lara Croft and Temple of Osiris is coming out for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So keep a heads up for that. I'm really excited about that.
Sweet. That's gonna be cool. Probably gonna buy it out right when it comes out.
Yeah, I probably will too, just because the last one was so good.
Yeah.
So I think they maybe they were playing that a little bit too well with like offering it for free with the Xbox Live Gold, because now you have all these people who really enjoyed the game, and now we're all going to go out and buy the game.
That's some smart marketing techniques right there. Yeah.
So I think they kind of timed it perfectly. But I don't think at E3, I don't think we really talked about it.
I don't think so.
I don't know if anyone was watching. I was working E3, so I couldn't really watch any like live streams.
I think the only thing they talked about was the Rise of the Tomb Raider one.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear anything about the Temple of Osiris one.
Yeah. I only found out because I was walking around their booth and they had this huge picture, like a wall of it. I'm just like, what? There's another one? Now you all know. And been streaming Batman Arkham City for 4 hours today. Time flies when you're having fun.
God, that game, I don't think I ever beat that game. I got to the part with like the Riddler and I just couldn't do it, so I cried and stopped playing it.
Really?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, I beat that game. I love that game. I loved it.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun.
What up, Rolly Easy? Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We're just kind of going over Rise of the Tomb Raider, if you haven't heard, because we're really both so excited about it.
It's gonna be sweet.
So before we move on to our next subject, what do you think? What didn't you like about the other one? If there was something you didn't like, and what would you want to see in the new Tomb Raider?
I liked most of the other one. The only thing like that most games they have that kind of like, for me, it's just like once you get the mechanics of the game down, it's basically you got the whole game down. That's the only thing. I think if they like for this one, if the whole game they're just changing things and like messing with you when you're trying to, or not messing with you, but you know what I mean, like changing things around and not letting you get too used to anything when you're playing the game. I think that would make the experience more Tomb Raider-esque. I mean, because that gameplay is crazy, but yeah.
My whole thing is, when I played it on hard, and I thought it was too easy. Like, I didn't have a problem on hard at all. I beat it actually really fast. So I'm hoping for this one, and that was my only negative comment I had about the game, was that it was too easy still. So like you said, once you get the mechanics of the game down, then it's pretty straightforward and simplistic. So I'm hoping they make it just a little bit harder for us who kind of like the challenge. But there was maybe a few that I had a problem with, like levels. But besides that, I didn't.
It's still pretty fun though. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
Yeah, Dr. Drill even said he wants it to be bigger and harder. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Zooms in the reboot were too small. Agree, and they were too easy. Some of them, the puzzles were kind of easy, or kind of like, oh, I gotta think about it. But I think for the most part, they were pretty easy tombs to beat. Like nothing was too crazy. Maybe throwing in some bosses, mini bosses in there, I think would be cool.
Turn it into Dark Souls.
That'd
be good.
That hard. I don't want to be dying constantly. Otherwise, I'm gonna get frustrated and never want to play it ever again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So we'll kind of move on. Kind of over-exhausted Tomb Raider. Just so excited about it.
Yeah.
So anyone who watched E3, of course, you saw this huge, big emphasis at Microsoft's conference about Sunset Overdrive. To me, that game looks really sick. I'm totally pumped. I really want to play it.
Yeah. I remember seeing it last year. They put a little trailer up for it at E3, and I thought it looked sick then. Now it just looks like it's crazy. I want to play it.
Yeah, so any of you who don't know about what Sunset Overdrive is, you kind of play, I think, what is it? It's like, you can play up to 8 people with co-op online. It's insane. But it's going to be released October 28th. It's an Xbox One exclusive, of course. But you play as this guy who, you work for this company that sells these energy drinks, and the energy drinks ends up mutating all the people who drank the energy drink. So you have your company throws this huge party, and then all of a sudden everyone turns into these mutants. You kind of have to defeat them, and just looks really crazy and intense, and it looks like a lot of fun. So that's a game that another game I'm excited about. There's just so many games that keep popping up that I'm pretty stoked about.
Yeah, and I'm glad they're kind of like expanding the like game player thing, like more than 4 players in games now. Because I mean, it kind of got a little repetitive in Xbox 360 with that, just every game having 4 players or 1 player.
It's kind of crazy, just because I think more and more people are spending their time playing, online, and they've probably been, we all want to play with more people. So I kind of like that. I just think, again, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, trying to get everybody to work together is going to be a pain in the butt.
You just pure chaos if you're playing like in a hard mode, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez. So yeah, it's a Sunset Overdrive. It is a third-person shooter. You can play in an 8-player chaos squad, which allows players to earn loot and save the city together. You can also play it single player, I think, with like less people. Sunset Overdrive had a dig at Ubisoft by adding a female assassin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that was on purpose, but I think just adding that chick character kind of helps any games out.
Yeah, especially after the whole, what was it, Assassin's Creed that did that whole, it's too much work to add a chick assassin.
Yeah, we're actually be talking about that in the next little topic, so we'll keep that up. So yeah, I think just because there's more female, gamers out there like myself and several other girls that that I play with, we do like having the ability to choose a female character, and I know a lot of guys like playing as chicks too. So that's always a lot of fun. But I think like what Call of Duty Ghost did it. Titanfall has it also, so more and more games these days are coming out with that option to choose a female character, and their chick looks awesome. She's not like overly sexualized. She's like the bat ASS chick.
Yeah, she looked pretty cool. I saw a picture.
At E3 they did these little sticker things on the mirrors, so if you went to the bathroom, they would have like their face cut out, and then they'd have like their body, so you'd be standing in the mirror and you would just be like in the characters. It's pretty funny.
That's cool. Yeah.
So they were everywhere. They went all out with Sunset Overdrive at E3. They had like huge blimps. That little guy who carries around the drinks had like a balloon up there of him somewhere.
Yeah.
But it was everywhere. Yeah. So I'm sure they're gonna be marketing this game like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at least they picked a good game to be marketing. I mean, yeah, because that game looks sweet.
Yeah, that, and then they showed the new Halo 5 game.
Oh, yeah, the Master Chief Edition or whatever.
Yeah, oh gosh. Microsoft, they killed it. They killed it.
They did. They
had to they had to totally, revive themselves from that horrible mess they made last year's at E3. Oh my gosh. It was it was embarrassing, so they kind of revived themselves from that.
Yeah, I mean, last year they said a bunch of stuff and then ended up a lot of that stuff didn't even end up. They said about like the game sharing and all that stuff, and then they fixed it all. You have to be online all the time. Yeah, they fixed all that stuff. Jeez. Yeah, but they did a good job this year. For the win.
Halo, yay!
Yeah.
No, I'm so stoked for Halo. Oh my gosh. I could go on about like Microsoft's thing. I'm bummed I didn't get to see PlayStation's. I had to go in for training, so couldn't really watch it.
Darn.
Dr. Drill says he didn't even finish Halo 4 because he got bored. What? I beat it. I bought Halo 4 for my boyfriend for his birthday, and I beat it before he even picked it up to play.
Yeah. Me and my friends beat that game. It was pretty fun. Jeez. God. Halo. They're doing a good job with Halo too.
Yeah. I'm really excited, especially for like a lot of the younger generation who probably haven't played like all the old Halo games. I know, like, I was a PlayStation kid. I don't remember Halo being out on PlayStation at all. So I kind of want to go back and go through and play all the old Halo games.
Yeah, especially with the like remastered graphics and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be sweet.
And you get all the map packs like for online, which is sick.
Yeah.
LAN barbecue. Halo Master Chief LAN party at my house.
That sounds pretty fun actually. Well, I'll bring Xboxes and we'll play some Halo.
So everyone, if you go check out the Facebook page, the Hauppauge game Facebook page, the link's right below. It will tell you about the giveaway that we're doing with the game. So be sure to like them on Facebook, check it out, and be sure to stay tuned because we will let you know when we're actually giving the game out, and it'll be a lot of fun. So you actually have to be here, be in the chat, talking, hanging out with us to be entered to win the raffle. So yeah, just you can check out the Facebook page, and we just posted a little post or picture about what it is. So we'll jump ahead to our Assassin's Creed Unity. We kind of brought it up.
Yeah.
So it is next gen only. Unlike a lot of newer games that are coming out that are kind of coming out on both systems. So this one is solely next gen, with a 4-player co-op.
Mm-hmm. That looks cool. I saw that. That looks sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, free stuff. Yeah, I was next to Ubisoft's booth, so while I was working, I was just standing there, and they kept replaying the Assassin's Creed trailer over and over and over. But no, it looks sick. It looks really sick.
Yeah.
So I got to watch that. I got to watch a Far Cry 4 one, and then I've mastered all the Just Dance moves and.
Yeah. Jeez.
I have Xbox, and I've never even bothered to purchase a Halo game besides Reach. Unity looks fun. Yes.
It does actually.
It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. Anyone here play Black Flag? I don't know. Did you play Black Flag at all?
Yeah, I played it. It was pretty cool. I actually liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I like the whole boat thing that they had going on.
Oh yeah. See, I was watching my boyfriend play, and I just felt like I'd get really bored of sailing on a boat, and just like, ugh, just let me kill.
A lot of the
kind of reminded me like Pirates of the Caribbean online.
Yeah, a lot of the getting into the action was kind of like, come on, let's get going, that kind of stuff. But it was pretty cool once we got into it in the game. It was cool.
Yeah. So this one's kind of going back to like it has almost like an Ezio feel with the Assassin's Creed 2, but it takes place in France. You play Arnaud Dorian. And like we said, it's 4-player co-op online with like in your campaign, apparently. So you can use your teammates to incite riots, distract guards, or to like if you get spotted, I guess your teams can go and like kill to get people who spot you before something happens, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Did you see that part of the trailer where like they like it was like all 4 of them, and they like corner that chick in the house? I thought that like just like stuff like that just would be so cool. Like, oh man, I'm gonna be looking forward to that game too. All these games, E3, they did too much.
I know,
They're killing me.
Too intense. Gaming said Pirates of the Caribbean Online. I love that, playing that game. Me too. I was addicted. I never played MMOs, but I played that, and I like met one of my best friends like playing that game, and it was a fun game. But it was ran by Disney. Yeah. You couldn't really do anything cool, so we'd go around just like messing with people. We'd like form circles and dance around them. People like, leave me alone. It was just really
talking about chick characters. I'm pretty sure I was a chick in that game.
I was a chick, sure. So before we go on to, before we start getting lost in that, you have your 4-player co-op. It's in France. And there's that whole controversy. We had 2 separate topics about this. I just decided to combine them in one. But with the whole female character controversy. So like we were saying, all these other games are having female players, have an option to play as a female player. This one wasn't, which is weird because I know with the last Assassin's Creed game, when you played online, you had the option to play as a female character or a female assassin, or when you hired assassins, you had female characters, not playable ones, but still. What are your thoughts about that? Do you think they're just getting lazy, or?
I mean, the reasoning behind it made themselves sound lazy. I mean, the whole like, oh, we don't have the money to animate a female character and to texture one. And I'm like, come on. I mean, even if you put the same like animations on a different skin, it'd give them something. But like,
Exactly.
yeah, it was ridiculous. Their little excuse for it, but I guess can't do anything about it. So
yeah, they're just like, it's gonna cost us more money and more time creating her, and then we have to pay someone to come in and do the voice acting, and it's just like, come on, like you're hiring a male to come in and do those anyway, so why not just hire and replace one of those dudes with a chick? It's really not that hard.
And honestly, using money as an excuse isn't a very good excuse for a multi-million-dollar gaming company. I mean,
yeah.
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
they're huge. This is a huge franchise, so it's not like they're hurting for their money. Hello, Ballsy. He said playing as a female is cool for girl gamers, but there's way too many weird dudes playing as girls.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
that.
true.
Oh, God.
Some dudes out there who like getting the attention. I know like a bunch of my guy friends, when they played MMOs, they'd be like girls on a World of Warcraft, and they would just use it to get free stuff from guys.
It's a pretty smart move. I mean,
that's funny, mostly.
Oh God.
So yeah, I don't understand. I personally think maybe Ubisoft didn't really think about it, and now they're kind of like trying to backtrack and cover their butts for their whole not having a female characters. But like I said, there's a lot more girls out here playing video games, and we like to have the option of playing as girls. Believe me, we would.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've done it in the past, it's kind of weird that they're not doing it with this game. And you know, games are just getting bigger and bigger. So
yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's what it is. So they'll probably get some backlash on it.
Yeah, oh well, and they'll get over it. But so probably in their next game that comes out next year, they'll have a female character.
The main character will be a female, and then
yeah,
it'll be like
that's better.
It'll be like Amelia Dorian instead of Arno Dorian.
Yeah,
it'll be like his sister or something. God,
I'm surprised they didn't do that with like Ezio's sister.
Oh man, we're giving them some ideas. They need to be listening to this. What are they doing?
I know, Ubisoft. Listen to our podcast. Giving you amazing ideas. We can make you better.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
So let's see. Nerovid said I'd rather like to look the virtual females, but when playing than I would look
I mean, can't really deny that one, so.
What are you, like, zooming in? Like, moving your camera to zoom in on their butt?
No, they just, like, they pull out their phone, they take a picture of it, and zoom in.
Oh, gosh, it's so funny. Well, I guess some guys would like to look at the girls. Some guys would like to look at the guys' butts. You never know.
You can't really judge someone about that.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in this modern...
Anyone, so let us know if anyone's interested in playing Assassin's Creed, the new one, if anyone's excited about it, if anyone's just like, I'm kind of over Assassin's Creed, just keep the chat going, guys.
Yeah.
So while you chat about that, we're going to move on to our next topic, Battlefield Hardline. It is out on PS4. The beta is out on PS4 and PC. I'm not a Battlefield fan. Are you?
I haven't played it yet, but I was downloading it on my brother's computer today, so I was thinking about playing it a little bit earlier today, but didn't get around to it, and probably should have now.
My boyfriend actually has it on our PC, and he played it. He loved it. He said it's kind of, he's talked around with like a couple of our friends, and he asked, you know, everyone, oh, what did they think? Half of them liked it, the other half didn't. So it's like one of those weird things where people are just like, it's too different, or no, I loved it, it's new, it's fresh.
Yeah, my little brother played it and he liked it, and from what I've seen about it, I think I'm gonna like it. I like change, so hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, so I don't know, I'm just not a Battlefield. I've never really liked Battlefield. So people in the chat, which of you have actually played the beta? Are any of you interested in playing? Do you think the idea is awesome? Do you think it sucks and it's stupid? And I also want to know what are the differences in the game that you like better. I know my boyfriend was saying that they've actually upgraded the servers for Battlefield 4. You know about that? They're actually better.
Yeah, well, because I mean, Battlefield 3 servers are kind of ridiculous. Did you ever play Battlefield 3?
Nope.
Oh man, the servers for that, they're kind of crazy. Oh man, but Battlefield 4 seems like everything's more like reliable now, and Hardline hopefully is like that.
Yeah, he was saying they just did an update and they're way better. Because I have the game also, so we were playing together, and I was just like, this game is stupid. Like, I was shooting someone, and it's not like I suck at, you know, FPSs, I'm good at them, and I was shooting someone, and I would like go through my magazine like twice before I could kill someone. I'm like, what is up with this game? Like, it takes so long to kill someone. So now he's saying they fixed that. It's a lot better than what it used to be. The glitches aren't as bad, because every single time I'd play a Battlefield game, it was glitchy.
Yeah. You thought it would just be a Payday clone. I don't know. Payday's kind of in its own little realm over there. I mean, I don't think I played a game like Payday, at least like as pulled off as Payday.
And then Bosley said, I've seen Hardline, it looks cool, but I don't understand why it couldn't have been a Battlefield add-on instead of a separate game. I don't understand why it just wasn't a separate game, because it's made, you know, who makes it? Is it DICE that did that, or is it another company that did Hardline?
I don't know if it's another company. I haven't really been paying attention too much to like the people behind it, but I'm pretty sure the main reason they put it into its own little thing is because of how like much different it is, and people like who are playing Battlefield download the little add-on, and now they're doing like kart racing and stuff like that. So I don't think they would.
Oh, Visceral did it. Yeah, Gaming said they did not like the beta, and then Dr. Drill said that Hardline looked way better than I thought it would, but I also thought it would just be a Payday clone. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know an awful lot about it. It just seems like a new game mode. Yeah, to me, it just looks like a completely different game. When I think of Battlefield, I think of like a war zone, and just like planes and tanks and, you know, people fighting, you know, combat. Like,
That's like the main reason I like Battlefield, is because like all the fight stuff in Battlefield is just so intense. Like you get in the middle of like a war going on, and then there's like tanks exploding next to you and jets dropping bombs and stuff like that. Battlefield's sweet. But
so this could have been like a completely, I think, just different game. Didn't even have to Battlefield Hardline. They could have just named it Hardline, and it would.
Yeah, they should have. And I think the only reason they named it Battlefield Hardline is because, I mean, look at all the what's it called, marketing and press they're getting because it's a Battlefield game. So
yeah,
I mean, they done good. They done good. Man.
And then Bosley said, I feel like it could have been under a community playlist similar to what Call of Duty has.
Yeah, I think, I mean, especially since like Call of Duty has the like infected modes and all that stuff going on. So,
like the Michael Myers game now.
Yeah. Oh man. God, I haven't been on Call of Duty in a long time.
I stopped playing Call of Duty because I hated Ghost. I hated it so much. Yeah, so I kind of moved on to Titanfall.
I mean, it's a good game to move on to. I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah. Oh, I kick butt at that game. I'm so good at it. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh God, I'm not very good at first-person shooters.
So it seems like our chat is kind of like up in the air. Some people, most of them haven't even played it, but some didn't like it. Some didn't like the beta. So we'll see, how, what changes they make to when it actually comes out, and after the beta's over, kind of what their response from, players are. The Michael Myers thing is a kill streak. Oh, see, I'm totally out of the Call of Duty loop. I stopped playing it before even the Michael Myers thing came out. Sorry.
Yeah, so did I. So
Titanfall does not interest me at all. Dr. Drew, you guys are killing me. I love it. I love it.
You guys are killing me.
Killing me, you guys. So before we move on to the next couple topics, we're going to kind of talk about the Hauppauge products we use. This is the Hauppauge Gaming Podcast. We both use the products. That's why we're on this stream. So I'll kind of go first. I use the Hauppauge HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. I started off using the Hauppauge HD PVR. I recently traded it in. You can actually go on their website. If you have an original HD PVR, you can actually trade it in towards your HD PVR2, and they'll take off money for you just sending it in, and they'll send you a new one. So it actually ends up being a lot cheaper for the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition one. And when I found that out, I was like, yeah, and I thought that was cool. I've been using it, for 5 years, I think now. So you would think I'd be streaming a lot more. I first started using it when I was in this girl clan, my old girl clan. I was part of the YouTube team, so I really only used it to make videos, capture, all the video clips from I think it was Modern Warfare 3. In the theater mode, I used to get all the girls' footage, and I put together little videos for our clan. And when we did battles, like our game battles, I would use it to stream our games. But I love my HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. The quality is just pretty amazing. I do a lot of streaming from my Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I don't use the built-in PVR for my Xbox One. I haven't really tried it. I'm not really interested in doing it because when I live stream, I like getting it through my HD PVR2 because then I can add my little cool overlays to my Twitch channel. Whereas when you do it through your PVR, through your Xbox, you can't do any of that stuff. So I'm sticking with my HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. So what about you? What do you use?
I use the Gaming Edition too, and I've had it since August of 2012. So I haven't had it as long as you, but when I first got it, I used it to I would record things with my friends, and then I wouldn't do anything with them, and they'd sit on my computer for 2 years. And then now since just recently I started actually using it for YouTube and started streaming and stuff, and it's fun. It's it's really satisfying when you can make people laugh, or when you could, I don't know if anybody knows what I mean, but the whole knowing you entertain them thing is pretty satisfying, and that's the reason I started using it again. So
yeah, me too. It's kind of cool when I know a lot of people who don't understand what Twitch TV is or understand what streaming games is. You tell them about it, people just sit around and watch you play video game. Yeah,
I've got
awesome.
that a lot.
Yeah, it's awesome because you meet so many people. I have a ton of new friends now that I have on Twitter or my Facebook page that I like talking to. I have a whole bunch of them on Skype now because they're just really awesome people. So it's kind of a cool thing, and I recommend using the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition because, like I said, it's easy to use with XSplit. When you got your overlays, you can do your little transitions, and it's just really nice. And I've never had a problem with it ever.
The only thing I've had a problem with was my computer and not the actual box. It was kind of dumb. Yeah, but it's nice. It's really nice. I got Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you want to go? Yeah. All
No,
right,
no,
whatever.
go.
Yeah, I got raided by Goldie during one of my streams, and it was ridiculous. It's so fun, like being able to talk to like 300 people at the same time.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
yeah, that right there is just like, man, that's the main reason I do it, is so I can talk to more than one person at the same time. So yeah.
And I'm pretty new to streaming, so it's not like I have like this huge following. I have like a
Yeah, me
few
neither.
people who come to like my streams all the time, and it's just cool to hang out with them. And then Ballsy asks, since Hauppauge hasn't released a face cam feature yet, what do you guys use to record face cams? I just use my Logitech camera for my, and it just hooks right into my XSplit.
Yeah, I don't even use a face cam when I stream. I just use the actual. I use Stream Easy when I stream, so I just put on my little watermark in the corner and plug in my mic and stream. Nice. So it's nice. It's cool.
And yeah, so if you guys want to check out our Twitch pages, we would love your guys' support on there too. If you just look right below us, I'm twitch.tv/SergeantZombiePepper. That is a 3 in there, so just make sure. And then Los Chickenator is twitch.tv/Los Chickenator. So, and don't forget to follow the Hauppauge podcast. Like I said, we do this almost every single Saturday, and then we do get people who get featured in it and play games on this page. So check us all 3 out, please. We would love your support. We'd love to hang out with you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the giveaway right now. So if everyone can do your explanation point raffle, that would be awesome. News for John, better for streaming. Yeah. So just go ahead and do that for us, and we'll sit here and we'll talk. We'll talk about something. What do you want to talk about? Well,
I don't know. We could talk about I don't know, actually. Go back to like Battlefield or something, even though you don't really like Battlefield, so we can't really talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, what games do you stream?
I mostly stream Grand Theft Auto 5, because that's like it's the easiest thing to just play with everybody. Cause that's my main thing, is being able to play with all the people I'm watching that are watching. Yeah. So like if you go in my messages on my Xbox, I have like a full inbox of messages, and it sucks, but you gotta do. So you just stream like some Watch Dogs and stuff like that. Or not Watch Dogs, Titanfall, sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty much been like the one game I've been streaming a lot of, but I'm trying to get all my buddies together to do Minecraft, because that was like my big game when I first started streaming, was Minecraft. Like that's where I got a ton of my followers, was Minecraft. And I've kind of abandoned Minecraft, and it's been really sad.
Yeah.
To and give to a friend also. Yeah, even though your PC sucks, you can always gift the game to anybody, or if you have your channel, give it away on your channel as a raffle.
Boom.
I know, I keep doing that too.
Jeez.
So I think once we get this going, we'll do the little raffle.
Yeah. If anything, we could like go through and start talking about the next topic, and then after that topic, go and actually claim the raffle or something.
Okay, so
give them time to enter.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so our raffle, you're entering it now, and it's actually going to be at the end of our stream. So please stay here, stay tuned. We'll be at the end. We'll let you know when we're about to give it away. So right now, let's move on to our next topic. It's a new Ratchet and Clank game, and there's a movie coming out. It's not a new game in the series, because I know they completely ended this. They had like 9 games or something like that. It was ridiculous. But they ended it, so they're rebooting it and redoing it all over again.
Yeah. Oh God.
Did you ever play those games?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, man, they're fun. I really enjoyed Ratchet and Clank. That was like one of the first games I actually like got into, was those games.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
It was that along with like Crash Bandicoot was before. No, Jack and Daxter. Jak and Daxter.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the two games I played a lot. It was Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, I played. Do you remember NFL Blitz on PS2? I played that game. I don't know if anybody remembers that game, but
No.
that was, oh geez, you should go buy that and play an emulator or something.
So oh wow, so some people love Ratchet and Clank in here. Yay, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're rebooting the game, and there's a movie, and they're saying that both are going to be released in 2015. So next year, of course. Yeah, everything's in 2015 apparently.
Everything. God. Jeez. They just keep pushing everything back.
Stop it. Stop teasing us. Think Ratchet and Clank is PlayStation exclusive. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a PlayStation exclusive just because all the other games were only on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think some came out on the PSP. I think there's a couple games that came out on PSP.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I played it on PS2 when I played it.
Too.
Yeah.
So we see a couple people. Who else has played Ratchet and Clank? Are you excited about this reboot? Do you think it's gonna be good? You can actually see the trailer for the movie. I've seen that.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I don't know how they're gonna do a movie about it. I mean, the game itself was already pretty crazy, so I'll have to watch the trailer and see how I feel about that.
Yeah, they were saying the Ratchet and Clank PSP games were pretty cool.
Yeah.
And one can wish. Yeah.
2015 when next gen really starts. That's pretty good actually.
That's an accurate statement.
One of my friends actually bought another Xbox 360 because none of the games are coming out on Xbox One until November. So.
Oh, I didn't even sell mine because I saw that there was not that many games coming out.
Yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
And then Buzzley said, "I'm excited, but I'm not at the same time because I don't have any Sony products anymore."
Yeah, it's a little it's gonna get in the way a little bit, but probably work around it. Get a PS Vita or something.
Yeah, I'm sure. I still have my PS3. It's just sadly sitting under my TV and never gets. The last time I used my PS3 was when The Last of Us came out.
That was a good game. Oh man,
that was amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then apparently they want to make that into a movie also. Speaking of Sony games being made into movies.
I think that one could get pulled off being made into a movie. That game was really good. That game felt like a movie when you were playing it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that game was good.
And then I have the feeling the movie is going to be terrible. I mean, I think it's going to be a little kid-like movie. It's a, animation, or computer animation movie. So I think it's really going to be geared towards little kids, and all these little kids are going to be excited about it.
I just realized
never heard of it.
I have seen the trailer for it, and it doesn't look that bad actually. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, so, no, it looks like a cute little funny movie.
Yeah.
Now, The Last of Us would be incredible, Bosley's saying, for a movie.
Yeah, it would be. It would be really good. I'd probably end up going to see both of them because you gotta see all the movies. You gotta open up your horizon. But The Last of Us is gonna be, if they make a movie out of that would be a really good movie. Jeez.
And then Dr. Drill says, saving up for a next-gen console, and I'll be getting a PS4. Nothing Microsoft has interests me, and I've been with Xbox since the original one. Yeah. Where are these little kids around? What I was saying is, I think you're going to have all these little kids who don't know what Ratchet and Clank is, and they're kind of going to revitalize it. And so all these little kids are going to go see the movie, and now they're rebooting the game, and they're all going to go and buy the game because they'll be like, Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank.
They're probably going to think that the movie came out and then they made a game off the movie, but exactly. They're still buying the game. So
and then the dubstep tune on the end. The dubstep tune on the end of the trailer is sick.
I mean, good enough reason.
Yeah, I thought the trailer was cute. You didn't really see a Clank that much though in the trailer. It was just focused on Ratchet.
Yeah.
And I thought that was sad.
They're connecting to the teenagers because that's the only word they know is Ratchet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sick, ratchet movie, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll blah blah blah. I can't talk right now. Will we be seeing a lot of these remakes of older like classic games being made for next gen? Do you think? Because I
I
feel like a
think
lot of it's already starting to get remade for next gen.
yeah, I think we're gonna see a ton of them because people the game like making studios are gonna start running out of game ideas, and they're just gonna be like, hey, we have this game that we made 10 years ago and like a ton of people bought it. Let's just make it again, but just make the graphics a little better, and there you go. It's a new game. It's a
All
new
those
game.
little kids now have a lot of money because they're all working. They can
Yeah,
buy our game again.
yeah, it would work.
And then we're idiots and we're be like, yeah, let's go buy it because I can afford it and not have to ask mom and dad. Most movies that have come from games haven't been very good, like Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I've played like every single Resident Evil game. I hated the movies. I hated them so much. I thought they were stupid, and everyone else was like, "Oh, they're so good." I'm like, "No, they're terrible."
I didn't really like the movies either, and I didn't play like all the Resident Evils, but I played like 6 and a couple of the other ones. But no, no, the movies were all right. They're all right. They're all right. Can't really diss a movie for being all right.
As long as they weren't done by Yul Bol. I don't know if anyone knows who Yul Bol is. Anyone?
No.
He's like the worst director ever, and he is the guy who takes primarily video game ideas and makes them into the god awful movies. So I think he did Blood Rain. He did House of the Dead. What's that other game? Christian Slater was in it. What was it? Alone in the Dark.
Oh, God. They should just have M. Night Shyamalan direct Ratchet and Clank, and then just completely change the whole idea of the movie like they did for the Avatar series. Oh, yeah. God. That was so bad. Oh, man.
Everyone's saying that all the wrong kids are going to be going to see it because they think it's going to be a Ratchet movie.
Yeah, like, oh, who's Clank?
Yeah. Clank, is that like a drug? Is that the new drug these days?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Terrible.
So, yeah. So, oh, sorry. I'm kind of moving my camera. My bad. We'll do one more topic before we take a break. We're going to talk about E3, wrap up. I know we kind of talked about E3, but it was just such a huge event for the gaming community. I was there, so I kind of want everyone else's feedback. I didn't really have a chance to go. I was working, I was slaving away, working my butt off. So I didn't really have any time to check out any of the conferences except for Microsoft's. Did you watch any other conferences besides Microsoft's, or?
No, I walked in during like a part of the PlayStation one, but I didn't watch much of it. It was that just them talking, so I was like, "Oh, this is boring. I'm gonna leave," and then walked out. So yeah.
My boyfriend was saying that they left PlayStation like made this huge emphasis on indie games. He said it kind of got boring.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I came and I watched the Microsoft one. I thought that was really good. I was
yeah
pleasantly surprised by that. So yeah.
What about you guys in the chat? Who saw all the conferences? Well, besides, I think it was Microsoft, Sony, Ubisoft, and EA who did the 4 big conferences, and then Nintendo just did a tournament, a Super Smash Brothers tournament. So, which is, I thought, Nintendo can do their own thing. I like Super Smash Brothers is so huge that I know a bunch of my friends were watching that just because they love watching those competitions.
Yeah. One thing I did think was really cool with the conference hall, how they had the little like podium things set up like throughout the conference hall where they put all the pro gamers on for like testing out the games. I thought that was really cool. I get blown away by the little things. So yeah, that thing, I thought that was cool. I came down, I saw that, I was like, dude, that's sweet. They need to do that more often. But yeah.
Yeah, they killed it this year. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, anyone in the chat, please let us know what you thought about the E3 conferences. I'm kind of done with the game previews. Most of the games don't meet the expectations. I wouldn't agree with that. I just think some games get overhyped, and when you play them, they don't live up to those expectations of what the company was saying, kind of like what they did with the Xbox One, where they gave all these unrealistic expectations of the console, and people didn't end up liking them. And so they're slowly starting to change them, which is kind of good. So I think if you tell companies, like, give them your feedback, then they can make the changes and make the game better, essentially. I know that's what all the betas and alphas are for, is they want your feedback. They want to know what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah. Gotta say, though, we already talked about it, but Tomb Raider, oh man, it's looking good.
Yeah, and I'm sure Tomb Raider is not going to be a bust of a game. Far Cry 4 looks amazing. I am so excited for that.
The trailer for Far Cry 4 was really good. I liked that.
Yeah, I watched it over and over and over.
Yeah.
And they actually, sorry, I'm looking it up right now. They just announced the protagonist of Far Cry 4. It's not a white guy. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people were throwing this whole race controversy with Far Cry and saying how a white man, even though the antagonist is not even white. So what is his name? Shoot. Anyone in the chat know his name?
Oh.
Let me know.
Oh, man. I forgot.
I made a post about it because I was like super pumped. Okay. Here he is. Trying to go. What is your name? What is your name, protagonist? Ooh, and he's voiced by Troy Baker, which is gonna be awesome. For those of you who don't know, Troy Baker is a huge voice actor in the gaming industry. You know, from The Last of Us.
Oh, it's Ajay Gale.
Ajay Gale. It's a weird name, but yeah, I'm kind of glad that they didn't choose, you know, another Caucasian male protagonist. Switching it up a little bit. I really liked Far Cry 3, so I'm really pumped for this game. Nerovid says, I'm waiting for games coming out and give them some months till bugs are fixed and the premium prices are dropped. I don't need to get games at the release dates. And then Dr. Jill said Microsoft did another U-turn at E3, no more cloud, and instead it's all dedicated servers. Yeah, they did do a U-turn, and kudos to them, man. That's a big difference.
Jeez.
Trying to think of what else. Anyone else? What games were you excited about at E3?
I was really like, I like the Halo thing, the new Halo Master Chief Edition. Destiny. Oh man.
Destiny, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did they have any? I don't know. I didn't know if I didn't see anything, but did they have anything for the Division at E3? Because I've been waiting for that game for a while, and that game looks sweet.
I'm trying to think. I just remember seeing Evolve. Evolve looks sick. It's a 2K game. It looks really, really good. I'm trying to think of the Division. I can't remember. Another game I'm really stoked about, Borderlands pre-sequel. That was there also.
Yeah.
I can't wait. They didn't have anything about Tales from the Borderlands though. I didn't see anything there. They just were focusing on the pre-sequel. So I'm really pumped about that. And then what else? Alien, the new Alien game. They were pretty popular this year at E3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I know in the past they've had like pretty terrible games.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Hopefully this is them winning some right here.
Yeah.
This E3. Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, Dr. Jill said the Division, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, I saw that last year, and they said it was coming out spring of this year, and well, obviously that hasn't happened, but it's got pushed out till next year, like all the rest of the games. But I'm gonna buy that. That game was sweet. Jeez.
Another awesome booth was Batman, the new Batman game.
Oh yeah, did that get pushed out too?
Yeah, it got pushed back to 2015, which I'm really sad about. But they had the Batmobile at E3.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So, and that looks sick. It was huge. And then also they had, of course, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was there. We'll see. I don't know if I've spent a lot of money on Call of Duty games. I don't know if I'm gonna spend any more money.
I normally just like buy them and then play them and then just end up stop playing them after like the first month or two after I buy them. So
yeah. And Neurodid said co-op of Assassin's Creed looks cool.
Yeah, the Unity looks sweet.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier and how it's a 4-player co-op, which is sick. That's so sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Jeez.
So if anyone else, just throw out what games you saw at E3 that you're excited about. We would love to know and kind of talk about it a little bit more. So we're going to get ready to take a break, but be sure to click the follow button on the Hauppauge podcast just right below somewhere. I don't know which way I'm pointing. Be sure to follow both of us on our Twitch pages. We really appreciate the support. And don't forget about the raffle, so stay tuned. Our raffle will be at the end of the stream. And don't forget to follow Hauppauge on their Twitter and their Facebook pages. All the links are down there. Just click and...
yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Star Wars Battlefront, did you see that? Oh.
No.
You gotta watch, okay. During this break or something, you should watch that. That looks, that looks sweet.
Dr. Drill said, yeah, they showed a little bit of that.
Yeah, oh man.
So we will check that out, but yeah, we're gonna take a couple minute break. So please stay here. Keep the chat going. I'll kind of be in there and I'll chat with you guys. But yeah, it is break time.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley just sat around. Stanley walked upstairs. Stanley was in such a rush. Stanley is quite a bore. Stanley for the first. Stanley realized. Stanley had never seen the office. Stanley left from Stanley just. Stanley was still. Stanley was making. Oh, come now. You don't want it to end already, do you? Why don't we begin again? Wait, how did you do that? This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley Stanley just sat around. Stanley walked upstairs. Stanley was in such a rush. Stanley is quite a bore. Stanley, for the first Stanley realized Stanley had never seen Stanley knew the office name. Stanley can't Stanley just Stanley was Stanley still Stanley was making Stanley. Oh, come now. You don't want it to end already, do you? Why don't we begin again? Wait, how did you do that?
What up, everyone? We are back. Thanks for sticking around in the chat room. Got a little bit of talking going in there, but yeah, welcome back. I'm Sergeant Zombie Pepper. You can follow me at... Wait, what? Oh, no. So, sorry guys, we actually lost Los Chicken Nader, so give us a few seconds. We gotta get him. I think his computer died. So we're having a little tech issues, so I'll be back in just a little bit. Sorry. Pretend I wasn't even here. We are now back. So pretend that everyone didn't happen. We're back now. Yay. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for staying in the chat. Keep those favorite games. I kind of want to see what everyone's favorite games are.
Yeah.
If anyone is new to the chat stream, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I'm Sergeant Zombie Pepper. This is Los Chickinator. You can follow both of our streams. I'm at twitch.tv/Sergeant Zombie Pepper, and he is at twitch.tv/Los Chickinator. Be sure to follow the Hauppauge Twitch channel. Just click on the little follow button, and be sure to follow them on Facebook and Twitch. All the links are right below down there. So clicky clicky, everybody, please and thank you. So thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Chickinator. Thank you for coming, for being back. We thought we lost you there for a little bit.
Yeah, I thought I'd lost myself too. It just went crazy a little bit.
Oh, no.
Man. Jeez.
So let's move on to our next topic, shall we?
Yes, sure.
So our next topic is going to be about #SaveMinecraft. So for any of you who don't know about this, Mojang just actually announced a new update that will limit what people can do with their Minecraft servers. Apparently there's been a lot of issues with little kids kind of charging tons of money to their parents' credit cards to be in servers, to get items in servers, to be a part of games and rides in certain people's servers. And I guess this has been kind of a huge problem, and a lot of parents have been contacting Mojang about, hey, we want our money back. You know, I didn't authorize my kid to spend this money and this and that. So Mojang is actually cracking down on what people can actually do with their servers. Have you heard about this at all?
Yeah, I read a blog kind of post on it, and it was basically talking about the whole thing. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So what the pretty much Mojang is saying is that people who run these servers, they can't charge people to come to their servers. They don't own any rights. It's not their game to actually charge people. So they're trying to limit that and get rid of that completely. So just because they don't want people making money off their own game, because it's not their game to collect money from. Yeah. So Mojang kind of sent out this little these like new sets of rules with their update. So like I said, no servers can make money off of Minecraft. You're not allowed to charge the players to access your servers. You are allowed to accept donations, however. So people can donate to be in your server, but you can't charge them to actually go in. And then you're also allowed to provide in-game advertising or sponsorship. So that way you can make money but it's through sponsorship, not through being charged to, play in the Minecraft. And you're still allowed to sell in-game items, so long as it doesn't affect. So no modded crazy things. And they're also saying you cannot charge real-world cash for in-game currency. So I think that's another thing that's going to kind of keep the little kids from charging up their parents' bills.
The only thing I'm kind of like wondering, because have you ever like played on any of these servers where it's like donate $25 and you get, the gold rank or whatever, and then you go into like certain rooms and stuff like that. I wonder if those are allowed, because I mean it's still a donation technically, but you're getting stuff off the donation. So I don't know how those are going to be worked out, but we'll see. I mean that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it's kind of similar to like how Twitch works. You can't sit here and charge people to subscribe to your channel unless you're partnered with them. You can only ask for donations.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to have an effect on, because some of the are big, huge servers who kind of rely on these people, charging these people to come into their servers. Do you think it's going to kill Minecraft, or do you think it's going to have a problem with them?
I don't think so. I mean, honestly, if you're putting, $1,200 into a server, you shouldn't be relying on other people to pay for that $1,200. I mean, and normally all those like huge servers are with people who have the money to afford those huge servers, like Dead Mouse or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it's gonna kill Minecraft or anything like that. But yeah, it's definitely going to change a couple things in some of those bigger servers, especially. Yeah.
What up, Saz Gaming? Let's read kind of what a few people have actually chatting about this. That's about Pokemon. Yeah, Dr. Joe was saying that he can't believe people charge others to play on their servers. Yeah, I was kind of familiar with that. I just didn't know to what extent it actually went to, and actually how much money people are making off their servers, and it's kind of ridiculous. So I think Mojang is kind of the right thing for their company. You know, it's not other people's job to kind of sell the game to other people and make a profit for themselves, and they're not getting any money probably out of it. So,
Yeah.
And then besides buying the plain normal game, I don't think people should have to pay any extra for things like add-ons and stuff. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the add-ons are you can just get them for free. Maybe like the hardcore with the better ones, I guess, or you have to charge for. But I think it's because I mainly play Minecraft on Xbox that I haven't really explored the PC. I have it on PC and I've played it. I just didn't really know to what extent these servers, how big they were. And have you gone into any servers that you had to pay for, or you've kind of stayed away from those?
No, I haven't gotten anything. I haven't even found any servers you have to like pay to get into the server. But I've been in those servers with like 1,000-person capacity and stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy. So.
But they are like laggy though when you go into them. So
yeah,
I think
some of them
are buying like these servers to be better so you don't have that lag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bosley said most games are expensive anyway, so I don't think you should be charged for other features. Yeah, and you shouldn't be charged for other features that aren't provided by the actual game company. It's other people who own these servers that have no association with Mojang. It's just people who have gone out there and built these servers and pay for these servers themselves. So I think that's kind of crazy. And, people are they're going to Mojang to get their money back, but it's not Mojang that's collecting that money. It's random people, essentially.
Yeah. And what Neurovid said was exactly what's happening. I mean, people, the kids go and they see, oh yeah, $25 donation, I could go into this extra room. So they go get their mom's credit card and they put $25 on it, and then their mom thinks it's like a actual Minecraft thing that they're getting charged for, and they freak out and then call Mojang. So I think a lot of it is like unnecessary whining by some of the parents, because there's really nothing you can do about it. But
Well, so they're trying to stop that from actually happening, so that's why they did those updates that will limit these people collecting money. And then Jacob Ferrer asked, what's a raffle message? Just do the exclamation point raffle and you'll actually be entered in a raffle, but you must be following the POG Twitch page in order to win the raffle. So if you haven't yet, please click on the follow button and then you can do the raffle. And at the end of our stream and our podcast today, we're actually going to be doing a raffle for the free game, just to let you know.
Yep. Sweet.
So that's that. We're going to actually talk about a few of the Hauppauge products, just in case you guys don't know. There are a few different types of the Hauppauge products. So I'll kind of go over a group of them, and then Chickenator will go over the other one. So, so there are a few different types of Hauppauge products. We have the HD PVR Gaming Edition Plus, the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition, and the PVR 2. They're pretty much all the same. There's a few differences between all three of them. Like, they all use HDMI. They can all be run at 1080p. They can all run on a Mac. You have an option to choose, to run your PVR on a Mac, which was how I found they were the only products I could find for streaming that would actually work with Mac, and that's how I started off. I have a PC now, so it doesn't really matter. But it's optional on the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. So if you do game on a Mac, you can just check out these products. You can also record your in-game chat, and then they're all compatible with the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the Wii. So it's really cool. When you get your Hauppauge, it actually comes with all three plugins for those consoles. So if you're like me and have all three of them, really nifty. You just take it in and plug it into your system, and it's as simple as that. You can also stream to Ustream, which I don't know who uses Ustream, but to Twitch TV, obviously, that's what we're using now to stream this. But the main difference is that the HD PVR2 and the Gaming Edition Plus can record surround sound. The HD PVR2 Gaming Edition can't. So just keep that in mind if you want surround sound in your games, that the HD PVR2 does not do that. But the HD PVR2 and the Gaming Edition Plus do record in surround sound. So let's Chickenator. You want to talk about the PVR Rocket?
Oh yeah, so the Rocket is basically like one of the HD PVR2s, but it's a lot smaller, and it doesn't record 5.1 surround sound, but it still is compatible with Xbox, PlayStation, still can record in 1080p, still can be used on Mac, still. And recently, they just updated this. Recently, you can it's now compatible with Stream Easy, so now you can stream to Twitch and YouTube with the Rocket. So, yeah, so it's basically that one. I think the main thing for the Rocket is portability and being able to take it to your friend's house or something and record with that. So, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, if you like portability, if you want to take it over to your friends, get the HDP. That just actually came out recently. So if you are looking for a cute little, it's really small, light, and very powerful to work with, that's the way to go. Rocket also portable and record standalone without PC to USB stick. Yes, true that, Dr. Jill. So those are some of the products you can check out. Joe will probably enter a link for the Hauppauge, and you can actually check out all the different types of Hauppauge products. And we both use Hauppauge products, and we both really like them. So I totally recommend getting them if you're into streaming, especially from your consoles. That's the way to go.
Yep, definitely.
So moving on, we are going to be talking about how the Oculus Rift is it's going to be selling at a super low price. I don't know if anyone has an Oculus. Have you ever used an Oculus Rift before? Or
no, definitely not.
Are you interested in using an Oculus? Would you buy an Oculus Rift Okay.
I think they're going to be really cool. They're so like developer only and exclusive now, but like, man, I really if it comes out and it's not like $4,000, then yeah, I'll be getting one definitely.
Yeah. So they're trying to just make it a super low price, and I think it's either they're desperate to sell these, maybe they're not getting the I can't think of the word right now. They're just trying to sell them because a lot of people are talking about them, are interested in them right now. But Mark Zuckerberg claims that he wants the Oculus to be in the hands of as many people as possible, and that's his goal. That's why he's trying to sell it at the lowest price possible. Do you agree with that?
I think that's a smart move. Like, I mean, it's such a new. I think like the whole virtual reality thing or getting like more involved into the game is gonna be like what's coming next for the gaming industry. So
yeah,
it's gonna be. I think him trying to get as many people exposed to it as possible is really smart because it's such a new thing. People are going to be like blown away by it, and it's gonna inspire some what's the word, publicity, and yeah, it's very smart.
Yeah, for me, I get motion sickness really easily. So people like me, we won't be going anywhere near an Oculus Rift. I have like no desire to play it. I just feel like I would put it on and like want to throw up instantly.
Yeah.
So even though it's going to be, I'm just waiting to see how low this price actually is.
Yeah.
Is it going to be cheaper than the Xbox One or PlayStation, or is it going to be more? Like, what do you think? What do you think the estimated like price is going to be on?
I think it's going to be like in between $500 and $1,000. Like, I don't think it's going to be more than that. And if it is, it's going to be he's not going to get as much as he's hoping to sell out of that if it's more than, $1,000 or so. Because I mean, it's made for like PC gaming. A lot of people, I mean, they don't even put more than like $1,500 into their PC to to be using a $3,700 Oculus Rift on it. That'd be a waste of money. So yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll wait for them to actually announce what the price is going to be before, I think people start being like, oh, I'm going to buy one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
And just want to let everyone know, if you haven't entered the raffle yet, this is actually your last chance to enter the raffle. So be sure to do the exclamation point raffle, like right now, and don't forget to follow the Hauppauge page, because you must be following in order to win. So go ahead, click on do what most Chickenator did, except just do the raffle, exclamation point raffle, and get your little names into the raffle. We'll be doing it in just a little bit, so just hang in there, please, thank you. Moving on to our next topic, the PS4 now supports preloading. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I read a little bit on it, and it sounds like a good idea. So
yeah, no, I think it's awesome, because how many times have you gone to like a midnight release, and then you have to come home and it takes like 2 hours for your game to like load, and you're just like, I'm running. I don't even want to play anymore.
And that's like one of the best things about like Steam and stuff, is that like how it like installs updates and stuff like that without you having to, launch the game first or something. So yeah, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna probably spread the Xbox eventually, especially because how smart an idea it is. I mean, especially on a console, like.
Yeah, like I would totally love to see that. So yeah, you can preload your games. Of course, you can't play the games until they're actually out. You just have the game installed, so then when you actually get your disc, you can just pop it in and voila, you can play it right away.
Yeah.
So some of the games that are coming out for like next gen that are gonna have this feature are like Destiny, Bloodborne, and Dragon Age Inquisition. So yeah, those games are going to support the preload. So, which is pretty good, because I know like Dragon Age Inquisition is probably like huge. It's probably a big game.
You're gonna sit there for like 6 hours installing things.
Yeah. So a lot of people are gonna be very happy that they can just do it a couple days beforehand, and then get a midnight release and pop it in. So, and then I know what PS4 is saying is that when you pre-order the games, it will actually preload automatically. So I think that's really cool too. But I'm wondering, what about people who get it from Best Buy or GameStop or Walmart, wherever you get your games from, or Amazon? How would that work? Would you have to pre-order it via the PlayStation Store, you think? Or
I think what they'll probably do is they'll give you like when you pre-order the game, they'll give you like a serial number or something. Yeah. So it's like, and then you just type it in and then start installing the game, and then because that'd be a smart move. I mean, it's a really good idea.
Yeah. So I hope that comes out on Xbox One. Just games that have gone at midnight that I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. Let me play already. Just want to preload. So I think like pretty much a lot of the newer games are, especially for next gen. I think their next gen exclusive games are probably going to be doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I got like a bite on my arm. It hurts. Near this is, by the way, there is a Kickstarter now that is an add-on on the Oculus Rift, which will mostly remove all the motion sickness. It's called Control VR, and it's on Kickstarter right now. Oh, nice. So
that's pretty good.
Maybe us who get motion sickness can survive. Because I'm one of those people that, like, I sit in a car, and if I'm in the passenger seat, I'm, like, dying. I'm just like, oh, I get car sick, like, instantly.
Yeah.
So I guess I would have to, like, try it out, but I get pretty motion sickness. So we would have to see. I don't know. You're still... Because it's not the actual, like, moving. It's just, like, that whole look of just things going past you. That it's, like, in my head and gets me sick. Dr. Jill says, roll on Friday. Pre-ordered Sniper Elite 3 and Grid Autosport. Going to be streaming the heck out of them both Friday. Nice, Dr. Jill.
Sick.
I think I'm going to probably add you, Dr. Jill.
Oh, yeah. Sniper Elite 3 does look good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look really good.
It looks sweet. Yeah.
So, Dr. Jill, I just followed you, so. Mexi! What up, Mexi? Thanks for stopping by. Kind of came at the end, but we were just talking about how the PS4 supports preloading, how a lot of us are really pumped about that and looking forward to having our games preloaded. Mainly for us kids who go stay up all night on midnight release when the games come out and spend countless hours, don't sleep, then have to go to school or work that same day.
Yep.
And then Control VR gets your whole body into the VR, which give you more of a feeling of really being in the VR. Yeah. Thanks for the follow back, Dr. Drill. And then before we wrap this, up. Maxie, never mind. Kind of missed it. I was going to say about the raffle, but the summer Steam sale is on.
Oh God, yeah.
So, anyone in the chat, have any of you bought numerous games? What games do you want? What games are you waiting for the price to get reduced? What games do you want? Just let us know in the chat right now. I haven't really looked. I'm trying to stay away right now because I'm one of those people who tend to buy games and then never play them. Yeah. And I just don't want to waste any of my money right now.
I got all 3 BioShocks.
How much did that cost?
I don't remember. It was like around $50 or something like that. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I played them all on console, so I just want to see how much different it is on PC. So
yeah, and then ASG. Okay, unfortunately, I need to log off my internet speed. Oh, well, I'm sorry, ASG production. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Mexi, or however you say your name. Yes, that game looks sweet. Yeah, have you seen anything on that? That game looks really cool.
I watched some people play it. It's kind of like reminds me of Rust almost.
Yeah. Horror version of Rust, basically. Yeah.
Well, you remember Rust back then used to have zombies in it? No. Oh no, I'm thinking of DayZ.
Yeah. Well, Rust
Rust had DayZ. No, it had zombies. Yeah, and they took it out. That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, it was the first version of Rust, and then they changed it. Now it's a survival thing, basically.
Yeah.
So
Crazy things. And then Jacob said if I had money to get anything off the summer sale, I'd be one happy camper.
Yeah, I mean, money does do a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already making a list of all the games I'm gonna buy for console, but I'm also getting ready to move. My lease is up here, and we want to go be somewhere near the beach, so we can't be spending any money. I'm really sad. I love spending money on video games.
Yeah.
I'll buy ASG.
Yeah, buy ASG.
What were you gonna say?
Guns of Icarus. Oh man, that game looks pretty fun. I've only played an hour of it, and it was pretty fun. So yeah.
What is that? Oh yeah, I know it's that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone, just to let you know, the raffle is closed now, and we are actually going to be doing the raffle right now.
Yay!
Yay! Raffle time!
That'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah. If we win, we're going to do another one. So.
Okay, so don't worry.
So Joe is actually going to be doing the raffle right now. It looks like we have a winner. It is Dr. Drill. VGA is our winner.
Nice. Yeah.
Winner.
So
sweet. I got in. Oh, we just announced the winner, Dr. Drill VGA. Congratulations, you won the game. I did. Yes, you did, Dr. Drill. You won.
Yeah.
So
yes.
what? Please personal message the Hauppauge page or contact Joe. And we will get you all the information so you can get your game. So congratulations, everybody! Clap, internet clap, yay!
Both clap. Don't wanna break the mic.
Yeah, I don't wanna. So yeah, that is the end of our little stream that we have here. I just want to thank everyone who's been in the chat since the beginning, everyone who's joined. Just thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to follow the Hauppauge Twitch page. Just click the follow button. Like I said, we do podcasts like this almost every single week. People do stream some of their games on this website. And thanks for entering in the raffle. You know, internet clap. Yeah. I also want to thank Joe for kind of putting this podcast together and, you know, giving both of us the opportunity to do this podcast. Also, thanks, Los Chickenator, for doing it with me this week.
Yeah, thanks for basically being the host for this week too. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I always have fun doing these. They're a lot of fun to do. And then also thank you to Hauppauge for allowing us to do a gaming podcast on their Twitch page. You know, it's really awesome. So thank you to everybody who has any little help in this. Don't forget to follow the page. Don't forget to follow Hauppauge on their Facebook page, their Twitter page. And then if you like us guys, you know, enough, you can follow us on our own personal pages. You can look at our
right here,
right there. So I'm twitch.tv Sergeant Zombie Pepper, and you are?
I am twitch.tv/LosChickenator.
So we would appreciate you guys to follow us. If you would like me to follow back or Los Chickenator to follow back, just hit us up, send us a message like, hey, I followed. Can I get a follow for a follow? And I'll most definitely
follow for follow.
So yeah, it was fun. Thanks to you guys. Look forward to talking to you guys next one. Dr. Drill, again, congratulations. Yeah, winner.
Yeah, golf club.
Hope you guys have a good Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know here in California it's still really early, so
yeah.
So Los Chickenator and I are gonna go enjoy the rest of our day.
Yeah, I'm going out to dinner, so.
I want food. So thanks, guys.
And so, thanks, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.